I'm Jagrup Singh from UK. Today is 13th August 2022. This my short video is regarding a sick person who is on hunger strike in Reading, Mr. Prabdeep Singh. I know this person for a very long time. To come straight to the point, this person is an opportunist. Wherever there is an opportunity, he won't miss. And he thinks this is a very good time to prepare ground, to come in politics. That's what I have observed in future. And you may have seen there were news about his strike, hunger strike, which he is doing in Reading against the rising costs. And there were councillors, or a councillor I can say, who also came there, and they were from the opposition party. Now, I don't need to say much about it, you can understand. So, hunger strike. What is hunger strike? If you just see, is it a protest or what? I got to say, a hunger strike is a method of protest during which food is refused. Okay, it is mostly used by those who have no other form of protest available. Does he have any other form of protest available or not? Better ask him. Usually, prisoners. They are locked up. They don't have any other option. They'll say, okay, hunger strike, we're not going to eat food. They're confined in cells in prison. And this Prabdeep has also confined himself in a tent. But people use this hunger strike mostly as a political means. You may have seen all over the world. And hunger strike, if you study about Sikhism, because I am a Sikh, it is against the teaching of Sikhism. You have seen Sikhs, they provide food, langar, which is a free meals to the needy. And what this gentleman is doing, the day he's there, photos, videos, everything, a publicity. And what was in the news from there only, I'm going to explain something, and I think you will also laugh about it. There are three points which I got from the news exactly what they say. This Prabdeep he's doing a protest against government approach to high living. Okay. No, it is a protest against government approach to high living. Second, he wanted to protest by fasting. But I told you what is hunger strike, usually done by prisoners. He wanted to protest by fasting as he believes people will have to train ourselves to go hungry if the crisis continues. All the recession, everything, the period which are going now. So he want to train the people how to remain hungry. He believes people have to train ourselves to go hungry. Okay. Third thing, what's written in the news, what he has given his statement, and he has also, I think, uploaded a video of himself. Mr. Singh said he started his fast. Just please listen carefully, and you can read this on the news because it is on his social media as well. Mr. Singh said he started his fast after hearing, when he started fast? After hearing about a widow who eats one meal a day due to the high cost of living. So that was the reason. And he said it is against the government. All these things are contradicting with each other. I have a sympathy with the widow, whoever is are skipping meals due to this living cost, right? But we have what we can do. It is all over the world, everywhere. It can become worse, but we have to be strong to face it. What about the homeless people? I want to ask this gentleman in London here. What a big city it is. And people who don't know, there are many, many, I can say hundreds, you can say, homeless people. If you see in winter, very severe cold, freezing temperature, they are sleeping rough under the bridges, wherever they can find place. And I've seen them, because I've seen people from my community, they are taking food and whatever, fresh food, and of course warm, even giving them hot soup to these people. Did Prabdeep ever heard about these people, homeless people, sleeping rough, hungry? Oh no, he started his fast after hearing a widow. Oh, she skipped a meal. But no, everything, if you see the news, it is all related to politics. Councillors, I told you, they are coming, they are from another party. And then there's a slogan, you see. What a joke. What fight to survive. My goodness. Fight to survive. Every living being, be it a animal, birds, insects, humans, vegetation, vegetables, vegetation means trees, plants, all are fighting to survive. You see, if there's a tree, big tree, there's a small tree, that small tree is fighting here, right, to anyhow come out in the sun because you want to get energy. Every creature, you see animals, to gain ground, feeding grounds, whether they are eating animals or just veg, means plant eating, vegetation eating. We've seen the insects, all are struggling, all are fighting. That is the fight to survive. And you have put a fist, fight to survive. Oh my goodness. What a love. Another thing, anywhere, wherever, if there's a seminars or any program, you will hear him say, I was in the army, British Army, British Army, British Army. My dad, he never said, oh, he was in the army. And I'm proud to say, he was in World War II. He fought against the Japanese in Burma. Then they went to Middle East to fight against the Germans. Right? But if anyone asked him what you did, your service or business, anything, only then he used to say, oh, I was in the army. And this gentleman. And other thing, if you see his videos, it is saying Naad. You can go on YouTube. His program is just criticism. He criticized him, this and that. Oh my goodness, all negativity. And here he has just taken opportunity. Nothing to do with this what he's saying. Rising prices, cost of living, this and that. Because I know him very well. And I'm going to put one video in Punjabi as well. Because the people who cannot understand Punjabi, they should know. It's everywhere it is. Governments, they are struggling. Of course they are doing whatever they can. But in politics, you know what happens. At this time, we ourselves, being a good citizens, should forget all other things and concentrate how to cope with this. And being a Sikh, you should have strength. That's what the Guru told us. Not to go on hunger strike. It is absolutely against Sikhism. Sikhs feed, give the free langar, free food, even if you go to a temple or Sikh gurdwaras. Anyway, only that what I have to say. Thank you very much for listening.